Hey, Jamika, are you there? We can't hear you right now. You're on mute.
I'm there.
There we go. There we go. Amazing. How are you doing?
I am okay. I'm trying to mute this now. There we go. There we go. No, I'm good. I'm just really tired. I've been pretty much on social media doing the whole Black Lives Matter, constantly posting about it. I've been trying to educate people. I've got into a fair amount of arguments on Facebook as well, which are the highlight of my week. Educating both people I used to work with and people I don't actually know. And then basically being bullied for it because because they're not aware of what's actually going on, and so.
Well, at least you're taking the time to try and educate people and halt the ignorance. So you bring in every single Empoword pretty much. So it just felt right for you to bring it in this first ever virtual online Empoword as well. So take it away, please.
Thank you. So I'm going to do Waiting in Vain, but I am going to change the words from For Your Love to For a Change, because obviously the current climate just kind of seems appropriate. I don't want to wait in vain for a change. I don't want to wait in vain for a change. From the very first time I rest my eyes on you, girl, my heart said follow through. But I know now that I'm way down on your line. But the waiting feeling's fine. So don't treat me like a puppet on a string, 'cause I know how to do my thing. Don't talk to me as if you think I'm dumb. Wanna know when you're gonna come. I don't wanna wait in vain for a change. I don't wanna wait in vain for a change. I don't wanna wait in vain for a change. If summer is here and I'm still waiting there, if winter is here and I'm still waiting there, it's been 3 years since I've been knocking at your door, and I could still knock some more. Oh girl, is this feasible? I wanna know now. I don't wanna wait in vain for your love. I don't wanna wait in vain for a change. Oh, I don't wanna wait for change. Oh, I don't wanna wait on change. It's your change that I'm waiting on. It's your love that I'm waiting on. It's the change that I'm waiting on. It's the change that I'm hoping for. Oh, I don't wanna wait for change. Oh, I don't wanna wait for change. I don't wanna wait for change. So it's that.
Wow, that was amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I'm actually really nervous about the second one because I don't really write spoken word pieces at all. I just had woke up this one morning. I was absolutely angry. I was tired. I was frustrated, and I had all these words going on in my head. So I decided that I was just going to write. After I saw your piece, actually, on Instagram, and I wrote this long piece about all the experiences that I have personally gone through, which I'm sure other Black people have gone through as well, within the UK. And the reason that I do what I do, but I haven't got a title for it. But yeah. So, as a baby, was I a threat just because my skin is dark? As a child and a teen, was I a threat when I was just trying to get to school? As an adult, am I a threat when I'm just trying to go about my day? If you know me, the answer would be no. But at the tender age of 11, I was called a gorilla, an animal with large nostrils like mine, an animal with dark fur. But was that supposed to resemble my skin? Am I an animal just for existing? At the age of 16, a teacher asked me if I was causing trouble. His eyes locked onto mine, but not my white friends. Tell me why I couldn't get that question out of my mind since. I was eating my lunch and minding my own business. If that's causing trouble, I was probably the queen of it. When I started working in a phone shop, white people would ask me where I'm from. I would hear that my voice sounds exotic and that I'm well-spoken. I had been clicked at. I had been avoided so that they could be tended to by my white colleagues, and all I could do is sit and smile. When I worked in London, people across the street hide their bags and their phones as if I didn't have the same one they owned, avoiding eye contact and looking at me in disgust, something I had to get used to, but it only got worse. When I was 22, I was walking back to the office after lunch. Across the path of a white woman who spat right in front of me in disgust. She called me and my Black Muslim friend disgusting, and I presume it's just for existing. Tell me, how is this fair? Injustice and racism isn't just in America, it is everywhere. If you say all lives matter in response to Black Lives Matter, you're part of the problem, because not everyone's being shot and killed for doing nothing wrong. Tell me how some Black men suit a vague description provided by the police, a Black man with a black hoodie and short hair. Isn't that the description of Black men everywhere? This is why we protest, not because of just one man. We protest the systemic racism and 400 plus years of oppression, because my people were stolen, because my people are treated like criminals. The first thing the news will show you is a criminal record before they'll show you what they did for the community. I protest because the police are killing innocent people. I protest because of my own experiences. I protest because I want my nieces to have a father to bring them up. If you are unaware of what I have said, please educate yourself. Look at the statistics and understand that no lives will ever matter until Black lives matter, because we are sick and tired of saying, I can't breathe. Thank you.
A really touching piece, which unfortunately I'm sure lots of other Black people will be able to relate to. But that should not be the case whatsoever. What kind of fueled you to write that piece? Like, you mentioned a bit at the beginning, but was there anything in particular that you kind of saw? Obviously your experiences were really heartbreaking, like so many people on the live chat on YouTube have said as well. But
I've got a lot of family that live in America. My brother, that's why I mentioned that I want my nieces to grow up with a father. My brother lives in America, and it's hard to see what's going on there and not think, hey, that, I'm going to cry. But it's hard to think that the next person could be my brother,
Yeah.
It's really hard.
Just want to give you a hug. This is really difficult being on the other end of the screen.
It's just really hard to be able to be in the UK, and people think that it's not here, but it is here. It's literally everywhere. And it hurts that I have to sit here. I have to cry about it. And there's nothing that I can do, because it's always going to be there unless we do something, we change something, which is why I keep going to protests, which I can't do at the minute because I have a swollen foot, so I can't actually walk. But it's why, I do what I do, and this is why this movement is so important to me.
Yeah, thank you so much for being so like open and vulnerable with us. You know, it's a really difficult thing to do, to put your heart out on a stage, especially when it's through a stream and not like in person. But I really, really like appreciate you doing that and taking the time to perform for us today and open the show. I'm sending you all the virtual hugs in the world. And yeah, you really opened our hearts and moved so many, as you can see on the live stream.
Yeah, I've literally just opened it up. I've seen it. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you, Jamika, for joining us. So I'm